Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to hop on and just film a little video about my experience at the Gucci outlet. The reason I wanted to film this video is because I had a really positive experience with my essay at the Gucci outlet, but I had kind of a negative experience with the actual product itself and the quality of products that I saw. So I just wanted to kind of explain that to you and share my experiences. But before I get started, I do want to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. I put out a lot of videos about contemporary designer handbags like Coach, Michael Kors, Fossil, Furla, as well as some luxury items like Gucci, Burberry, and Goyard. So this is my Gucci key case, or key pouch, I guess. I got it at the outlet, like I said. If you haven't seen my unboxing video, I will link that above so that you can check that out. So this item is a navy blue key pouch in the micro Guccissima print. So the way I started my shopping process at Gucci is I actually texted a Gucci outlet SA, and I got her number from the purse forum. So I just texted her. I had been looking for key cases for a while, so what I texted her was a picture of a key case that I had been looking at, which is the retail key case in the Guccissima print, not the micro Guccissima print, and I basically said, you know, do you have these key pouches? And she responds really quickly. This essay, she responds super quickly. She sent me a screenshot of what they had from the app that the Gucci outlet essays use, and then we just kind of talked about a time and when she would be there, and I said, oh, I would see her soon. And I thought that was awesome. That was like a first indication of a really great experience to me because she responded really quickly. I was able to confirm that the actual thing I wanted was in stock at the Gucci outlet, so I didn't have to worry about driving all the way to the outlet only to find that it was out of stock. I mean, it's like a 30-minute drive for me, so it's not like a negligible drive. So I appreciated being able to confirm it before I went. So my husband and I went to the outlets, and I met up with this SA, and I asked her, you know, can I see some key cases? And I saw this key pouch, not this exact one, but this style of key pouch in the display, and I asked her if I could see it, and, you know, after hemming and hawing a little bit, I was like, okay, I think I want to buy it, but can you get me one from the back, because I don't want to buy the one on the display. And she was, you know, first of all, very patient while I was hemming and hawing, even though I was only buying a $200 item, and I'm sure she had just sold thousands of dollars to other people. She was incredibly patient, and then she was like, oh, of course, I would never sell you the display model. So she went and picked out, like, you know, picked up one of the ones that was in inventory, still, you know, brand new in its box. And here's where things started to get a little bit disappointing. So she brought me this one. This is the first one she brought me. And then she showed me 3 others. And the reason she showed me 3 others is because all of them had flaws, honestly, and had things that I didn't love about them. And I chose the first one she showed me because I thought that was the best one in terms of these flaws. But I still think the one I got is flawed, and so I wanted to explain to you what like flaws I'm talking about and show them to you. So the first thing that was kind of flawed about all of the key cases I saw was that they were kind of wrinkled. So on this side, I don't know if you can see right there, like the leather just has a weird texture. This is very different from the leather on my Guccissima wallet from the retail store. It doesn't have this kind of like wrinkly texture. And the weird thing is on the other side, it doesn't have that at all. And honestly, this side looks more flat. Like this side is really puffy. I don't know if you can see. Can you see how that leather like puffs out like that? But this side is super duper flat. And maybe as a result of that flatness, it doesn't have that kind of wrinkling, but that kind of inconsistency was really surprising to me. The other thing that all of them had wrong with them was on the sides, the stitching here, I don't know if you can start to see that stitch. Like, do you see there how you can see the actual stitch that the craftsperson used to put these 2 pieces of leather together? You can start to see it there as well. And on this side, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's even clearer on that side. Do you see how you can see that stitching? All of them had that. Mine had it, the one that I picked had it like less than the rest. The other thing I noticed was the piping was uneven on the 2 sides. So the piping kind of goes up to like right here on this side, but it goes up to right here on this side. And so it's like a little bit lower on this side than this side. You know, these are, besides the stitching, I think these are not necessarily like major things, but I was kind of disappointed that I felt like the item wasn't made with as much care as I would expect for an item from Gucci. The other things that I kind of noticed were that on all of them, the actual zipper, that like the way it was sewn in. So, you know, you have your zipper, which is the silver hardware, and then you have something called zipper tape, which is the fabric that a zipper is attached to. Well, on this one, you can kind of see that the zipper tape shows more on this side of the item than on this side. And I thought that was really strange. But, you know, most of them had that kind of unevenness as well, where like it seems like the leather was stitched closer and closer to the zipper. And honestly, I would think that that's not how it's meant to be, but it was actually just kind of a crooked stitch in some sense. The last thing that I noticed on almost all of them was like these sides, like I said, are, you can see like the stitch, but you could also see some glue coming out of those sides on almost every item I saw. So like up here, you can still maybe kind of see some of the glue. It's harder to see actually, so maybe not, but like even the glazing doesn't look fantastic. It does look like it's, you know, almost already coming off, which was surprising. So, you know, I say all that, and then you're wondering like, well, then why did you even buy this key case if it had so many flaws and like you were dissatisfied? Well, first and foremost, it's because I really wanted a key case. And that's a terrible reason to buy a luxury good. It's a terrible reason to accept these flaws, and I will fully admit that. But I had been in the market for a luxury key case for a while. I decided that I liked this one. This one is one of my husband's favorite colors, so like he was kind of excited about it, which I thought was cute. So I kind of just got caught up in the moment, and I decided, what the hell, like I'm gonna buy it. I don't regret it. I really do like this key case. I think it's beautiful. You know, whether or not it's going to wear well over time is something that, you know, I'll just have to see as it wears or as time goes on. But I do really like the key case. But I think that if you are not in the same position where you're kind of in the mood for an impulse purchase, you'll notice these flaws a little bit more. And so I just wanted to point them out so that you know kind of what to look for, but also that like if you see that at the Gucci outlet, that maybe the experience is normal. I don't know. I kind of wonder, like, I don't know, does anybody know anything about the Gucci outlet? Like, do they let their more junior laborers work on Gucci outlet items as like practice or something? Like, I want to know like why this one just seems like it's made so much less carefully than the wallet I bought at the retail Gucci store. Honestly, one other reason that I accepted this item and like I wasn't that mad about it is because the best alternative to this item really is the Louis Vuitton clay. Similar idea of like a key pouch. But that one, if you've seen pictures of it, the bottom of it, you can kind of see the stitches just like you can see the stitches here. So, you know, it's not, you know, and that's like a much bigger part of the item. So it's not like I had better options kind of in the market for a key case. So I wasn't, you know, I couldn't think of an alternative besides just like waiting to see if like Fendi or Ferragamo or something would come out with a key case that I liked better. So, yeah, I like not necessarily the wisest choice when shopping, but I'm just being honest. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you've had this experience or if you have any questions. And like I said, I will link my unboxing of this item below. So yeah, thanks guys. See you next time. Bye.